Hello and welcome back to another SouthernAirs video with myself, Matt Banjoman Walker.
Oh, Susanna, the mushroom hunter.
And Tyler Jeff was McDowell, as always, at your service.
And today we are here at Amsterdam, Luchtvaart Museum Aviodrome.
In Lelystad.
Yeah, Lelystad.
Yeah, and we have a beautiful Fokker 50 just over here. Fokker planes, airliners, all produced here in the Kingdom of the Netherlands.
Yep. So let's head inside and check it all out. This is a replica of one of the original Wright brothers planes. Not sure when this one was built, but the first Wright brothers plane was built in 1903, I do believe. It's incredible to see. Now, for all you petrol heads out there, imagine sticking one of these on a sports car or something. I think Top Gear actually done that with a Spitfire engine.
Imagine that sticking out of my motorbike.
You definitely wouldn't have to worry about cars going inside you. You'd rip them to shreds, wouldn't you?
We have a replica of a Fokker DR1 triplane. I don't think there's any authentic Fokker DR1s surviving in this day and age. This one obviously is meant to represent the so-called flying circus of the German Air Force in World War One.
So I'm a little bit embarrassed to admit this, but my knowledge of pre-World War II aviation and aircrafts is not where it should be. A lot of them, as beautiful as they really are, they look fairly similar, so just don't always pique my interest personally. But they still do look quite stunning.
So, a couple of weeks before we started filming this video, KLM took delivery of their first Airbus A321neo. Back in the early days, in the 1920s, this is probably what KLM passengers would have been flying on back then.
It's just a box.
Yeah, very basic back then.
Box of the windscreen.
If anyone wants to know what KLM stands for, that's its name in full Dutch. However, if you translate that to English, it basically stands for Royal Dutch Airlines. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that, just to clarify. This experience flying in the golden age of aviation.
Oh, this is one of those sims that I think they move. So this is actually rocking side to side ever so slightly. Is to simulate how flying in the plane that we've just seen, how it would feel whilst it's in the air.
It does feel like a train or a boat.
It does. It really does. It's very odd.
Very slight, rolling motion.
Yeah. Yeah. It's weird. Oh my lord. Just like Paris. Oh, it's quite the climb to get up this thing. My calves are starting to burn.
Your seat is 1A at the front of the plane.
See, if this was the angle of the bus seat, I wouldn't have been concerned. This is good.
I think.
And the legend has it that when the final 747 retires to the desert, there'll be a DC-3 waiting to pick the crew up.
Oh, yeah. His veins will never die. Apart from the ones that did. Yeah.
It's hard to believe that the first DC-3s first flew in 1933 and there's still plenty of these damn things flying all over the world.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
More than 100 years.
I often make that joke when I'm travelling with him. If you ever see one of these in a museum and go, hey Mitch, is a Mitchell? This is the Lockheed Constellation. A few small aeroplanes like a Tiger Moth and a Harvard. This is the KLM Constellation. This would have been the backbone of long-haul flying for KLM in the post-war period, throughout the late 1940s and 1950s, up to the introduction of early jet operations. I think this Constellation is still airworthy, or in an airworthy condition, but I don't think it's flown in years. Beautiful aeroplane though. Yep, not a lot has changed.
We had to get this one back from Tucson, Arizona, if I remember rightly, yeah?
Yep, back in 2001.
With multiple engine problems.
Well, the Constellation, Matthew, was known as the world's greatest three-engined airliner because these things were so prone to engine problems.
Oh dear. Mind your step, guys. And there is the cockpit. So you got the Havilland Dove cockpit, which we have seen in the Havilland Centre up in London Colney, which I would love to do a video over there because I've not been since 2019. Then SouthernAirs Caravel, which, if you remember our Technic Museum from Oslo video, you should recognise that cockpit too. If you haven't, I'll leave a link somewhere around here. And finally, Fokker 70, which you need to go up some stairs for. So let's do so. Got your Fokker seats here. Looking a little worse for wear. And finally, a rather compact cockpit. Interesting.
Yes, we are. I think I might be a little jealous of the Aviodrome's aviation model collection. Oh, actually, I have that model. I actually bought that particular model of the Martin Air DC-3 on my very first spotting trip to Amsterdam way back in 2015.
There is a gift shop here, mate. You might well try to buy something there.
Possibly. This is what Amsterdam Schiphol looked like in the days of yore, the onset of the jet age.
It's a bit different now, isn't it?
Alright, Matt.
Yeah?
Let's test my knowledge.
Oh dear.
Right. DC-3 Dakota at the end.
Yep.
That's a Lockheed Electra. That is a Convair 440 Metropolitan. This is a Douglas DC-8. That's a Vickers Viscount. That's a Lockheed Constellation. And that's a Douglas DC-7.
You need more hobbies, dude. Quite often at home we have air ambulances land outside of our house. Like this one. But not quite this one, because this is a bit smaller than the one that landed outside.
So we're currently in the helicopter area. Don't expect me to start spitting out facts because I don't know much about helicopters. That's more Matt's area.
Yes, we've seen a few of those. The last one I saw on those was either Hendon or Lelystad.
Something like that. And something Matt has said to me multiple occasions about helicopters is that pilots who fly helicopters versus aeroplanes know how to separate the boys from the men.
Oh yes, absolutely. It's so difficult flying a helicopter compared to a plane. Really, really difficult, and it takes lots and lots of training.
Interesting fact, even though I've done nearly 390 odd flights, I've never actually flown on a helicopter.
So going upstairs into this main hangar gives me an awful lot of vibes of the Musée de l'Espace in Le Bourget, because there's also a lot of space stuff. Funny looking space suit. Hang on a minute. I don't know if it's the genuine article or a replica, but that's saying Armstrong. I think it might be a replica by the looks of it. I'm not sure. So yeah.
There's the flying Dutchman.
It's the best part of any holiday, going down the jet bridge, isn't it? I might prefer jet bridge personally.
I like open board because then you get like that lovely little video of, you know, you're walking and then you can see the plane. It's just like, oh, what an approach.
Yeah.
Whilst on an airplane, it's just like, oh, there it is.
Here we go. Buck stops here.
Laminora.
747-200 Sud, because the KLM upgraded some of their 747-200s to have an extended upper deck. So it looks like a 747-300, but it's not actually a 747-300. This is a 200, so obviously the seats reflect its retirement in the early 2000s. So this is very similar to the one I saw at Long Beach versus, say, the ones that we've seen at Dunsfold, Cotswold, and in my case recently, just off Amsterdam Schiphol, where they've got one of the old KLM 400s.
You can't go in here, but this is the front section of the 747, and of course every time we come in here, Tyler always mentions about how up the front you're actually in front of the pilots, who are approximately there, give or take.
Must be a bit hard to sell by now.
I think so too, yes. Oh, I've been inside too long. My eyes are not good at adjusting in this brightness, but if I show you the view that's in front of me, it's wonderful. Just like that. Incredible. Stunning. I mean, it's not often you get to go on the outside upstairs of the 747. Oh, I just realised how high that is. That is, oh boy. And you would have thought after our recent trip to the Battle of Britain Memorial Flight Centre in Lincolnshire, we'd be fed up with Spitfires, but oh, absolutely never. I will never be sick of seeing Spitfires. They're such gorgeous planes. It's an F-18 Hornet down there, I think. One of the interesting things we found out about this hangar as we came in is that they change all the exhibits in here day by day, week by week, so they could be working on one thing one week and then they'll move that around and work on something else the next. Just kind of keeps things quite fresh in just this hangar alone. Pretty impressive, if you ask me. This here is a Saab Viggen. Now, Bournemouth Air Festival, which wasn't too long ago from the time of recording this, they had one of these fly with a Draken as well, and such a unique shape behind it. Like, it's incredible. It's basically had these parts before the Eurofighter, and they were the original design of sorts, if I'm not mistaken. If I am, please do correct me, because we love to learn things as we go along. We really do. So this is an opportunity that I didn't quite get in Budapest because it was all closed off. Let's finally get myself into an AN2. Ooh. These things were notorious for not having the best flights. They weren't built for comfort, I'll tell you that right now. Blimey Nora. And that was the Lelystad Aviodrome, based up here in Lelystad, Amsterdam. What do we all think?
Brilliant. It's great to be back. It took me 8 years, but it was worth the wait.
It is an incredible museum and it's absolutely worth it.
And the best bit is a lot of change to the smile off. So it wasn't like I was coming back and I'm seeing the same old, you know.
Yeah. So, how about yourself?
Oh, I definitely recommend it. There's some really good exhibits here.
Yeah.
For sure, if you can come down and do this museum. It'll take about a day and a
Couple of
half.
hours.
We've been here for about 4 hours, give or take.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely take a day to come here. It's really good.
Something that we should probably point out, a lot of the signs are in Dutch without English or other language translations. That might be a problem considering that unless you're from the Netherlands, the chances of you being fluent in Dutch are probably going to be quite slim.
Yeah, we managed to pick up a little bit here and there.
Oh, yeah.
It was lovely otherwise.
Of course, we haven't shown you everything. This is a bit of a
We've kept a few
teaser.
bits.
So if you do want to see everything, please come on down and support them. It's brilliant. The price was like €18, something like that.
$18.95, so about just under €20 for an adult. I don't know what
Yep.
children and concessions are, and I'm sure there's other ones in the Netherlands that they factor in. You can find that all on their website though.
You can pretty much go anywhere you want in here, and it's fantastic. Anyway, with that being said, we shall now say goodbye. Safe travels, my friends, and we shall see you in the next one.